Edith Kubu is a frequent traveler between Jos and Akwanga towns in north-central Nigeria. She says there's been a surge in what it costs.
Initially, the price for transportation was okay. I think you could go for 1,000 naira or 1,2. That's in previous years. Then from last year, I just traveled home 3 weeks ago. And when I was going, the transport was even 2,000 naira. Is either you enter or drop.
The increase in fares has also fed through into the price of food as retailers passed costs on. Road transport officials in the country blame the increase in transportation fares on the high cost of vehicle maintenance.
To maintain your car, if you're buying engine oil, formerly engine oil, 4 liters is like 6 to 7,000, formerly 5,000. But now if you're buying engine oil like total, you're buying total engine oil like for 10,000 now. You understand? So that's why everything just shoot up. We don't have price control. So people sell things the way they want to sell.
The government blames the situation on its inability to fund its road infrastructure due to the expense of subsidizing fuel. Nigeria pays businesses who import refined petroleum into the country in order to reduce the pump price of petrol at gas stations to under $1. However, the price of fuel subsidy in the last 5 years has risen by 889.41%. Nigeria paid over $2.5 billion last year alone. Economic analysts say the government needs to facilitate the repairs of local refineries to get them working and put an end to payment of fuel subsidies.
You cannot address a systemic problem with just one event. That is where we're getting it wrong. And if we continue doing that, we keep going in circle. I would rather advocate innovation, local production. It will reduce cost much more than trying to walk around it and then forget the fact that everything we get, we almost import it. That is the challenge we have.
The government says it is committed to revival of the refineries and an end to the fuel subsidy regime. It says it has already begun comprehensive rehabilitation of refineries that are out of use and is aiming to increase crude oil production to 3 million barrels per day after the process. The government has also granted licenses to over 50 companies to construct new refineries. One of those is set to begin operations by the third quarter of this year, processing 540,000 barrels of crude oil a day. Commuters like Edith hope these efforts will pay off so she can afford to get around.